Hi guys, Steve Girardi here. Welcome to Steve Strings. Today I have another guitar review for you. Today we'll be looking at the Martin LXK2 Little Martin guitar. In this case, this guitar is made out of a high pressure laminate. So let's go over it. This instrument comes with a gig bag, so let's take a look at it. First, you can see it has a Martin logo on this very good sized pocket to it. All right. You can see it opens up not quite all the way, but about probably 5/6 the way. It has these pads here on the bottom of it. Also, it has these carrying handles. We can find them here. These two carrying handles that they're not flat, they're like rounded, so they're very comfortable. It also has two carrying straps or shoulder straps here on the back, and it's has a fairly soft padding, but it's fairly thick. Also, it has this sort of reinforced area here on the upper top of the bag to protect it from the tuning machines. So overall, it's a pretty decent gig bag. To start off with, let's talk about what the instrument's made out of, which is again that HPL or high pressure laminate. You can see here that this instrument looks like it's wood, and this is intended to have a koa wood pattern, but this is not wood. This is basically layers of like essentially paper that are compressed with some other kind of material to create this like plasticized kind of material. And then this pattern is basically like painted on there. So this is just like it's a pattern that's painted on this. Let's start by looking at the headstock on this instrument. You can see it has the Martin logo that is silk screened on the headstock, and it has this this veneer of the HPL sort of koa pattern on the headstock as well. You can see that it has Martin branded tuners, and I should say, as I was tuning this up, they turn very, very smoothly. It has a Corian nut, and it has a plastic saddle on this that is described as micarta. And this is a compensated saddle. The neck on this instrument, you can see, is a laminate. That is to say, the laminations are vertically laid out rather than horizontally laid out like plywood. And they describe this neck as being natural strata bond, but ultimately it's a laminate. And actually, that kind of has I think it has an interesting look to it. This instrument does have a strap button here at the heel, and also this pin at the end of the instrument. The fretboard on this does not have position markers on the face of it, but it does have position markers on the player's side, and this fretboard is described as rich light. Again, you can see here the pattern of this is really quite nice. I mean, it looks like koa, other than getting right up close to it. You can also see that they have this sort of herringbone rosette, which is like a decal, but it looks quite nice. Right? You can see the kerfing in there is a typical kind of kerfing, and it also has the traditional X bracing. And from looking at the description here, it says that this has a modern one style bracing pattern, whatever that is. And the top braces say it's an inverted one style crown cross brace and graphite bow tie plate. So I presume that means it has like a bow tie type plate underneath of the bridge pins. The bridge on this is described as being either Morado or solid East Indian rosewood. So I'm not quite sure, but it's one of those, and it does have the typical Martin belly bridge on it. The pins on this are white plastic pins with some black dots. So basically, that is the instrument. Again, the scale on this is a 23-inch scale, and it is 34 inches from tip to tip, with 14 frets to the body and a total of 20 frets. So let's go ahead and see how it sounds. So there you have it, the Martin LXK2 Little Martin high pressure laminate Koa patterns guitar. I hope you found today's review of the Martin LXK2 Little Martin HPL guitar interesting. If you did, please give a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of my reviews or the builds I do, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.